Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Planet 19. You join me back in my house, and you might notice it's looking a little different. And the main reason for that is because this episode I'm using the Sphax texture pack. Now, I quite like Sphax, so I thought I would bring it back in for this episode and see what you thought. If you like it, if you don't like it, let me know, but I might well carry on using it. The other thing that I've been changing is this. I've actually finally got around to putting a roof, nearly, on my little house. Now, this little house isn't going to be lasting that long, I'm pretty sure, but it's in perfectly the wrong place, because this will one day be prime real estate right on the seafront. But it is working for now. It is just, you know, a little house which is just going to hold me. So what is the plan for today? Well, off camera I have been doing quite a bit of mining. I can't remember exactly how far I was up last time, but you can see I've got 12 diamonds. I've got a decent amount of gold. There's not much iron in there. That is several blocks of silver. But if we come over here, you can see I do have a few more in my inventory, and there should be a ton of iron, as you can see, in here. So let's get some of this out. Rather, yes, there's some skeletons over there. I've been a bit worried about them. So what is the plan for today? Well, the plan for today is a little something called a quarry. Because I haven't built a quarry yet, and you may well know that I really hate mining, even with something as awesome as this hammer, as TheNerdem seems to love. Incidentally, I am completely on my own for this episode. At the minute, there is nobody else online but me. So you'll just have to listen to me. Let me get that out and pour out another one. So, quarries. The other thing that I really need to do is start getting some sort of a sorting system in order, because I am starting to get filled up, especially with things like cobblestone and all these picks that I accidentally managed to make the other episode. But I could really do with getting, what are those, propulsion plant seeds. Okay. I could really do with getting a tiny bit of sorting on this, and while I'm doing a quarry is a good time to do that. So let's take a look at a quarry. Quarries are nice and easy. We do have ender quarries as well in this, which is good. It just takes iron gears, gold gears, diamond gears, and a diamond pickaxe. That means I'm going to need an awful lot of iron, but fortunately I think I do actually have that. So I'm going to need lots of sticks, lots of cobblestone. Do I have lots of sticks? I thought I saw something out my window, but my mind was playing tricks on me. I have a ton of wood, actually. That's very good. Wood makes planks, planks makes sticks. And I'm going to need that many, I think. We shall soon find out if I've got the right number of sticks or not. Okie dokie. Right, what I need to do with these is arrange them in nothing like that pattern. In that pattern, and I'll get wooden gears. Standard old route. You then get stone gears. Right, I now need my load of iron. Where are my iron blocks? There's some. Convert them into iron bars. I'm going to be short by a single iron bar, but I do have another one in here, along with some gold, and of course some diamonds. Okay, iron gears around my stone gears will get me 6, 7 iron gears. Now, 4 of those will need to be converted into gold gears, which means I'm going to need 16 pieces of gold. This recipe is always quite expensive, but I think it is way worth it. 2 of those, I believe, need converting up into diamond gears. Yes, they do. There go my diamonds very, very quickly. Pop. And then I just need a couple more sticks to make my diamond pickaxe. Just like that. So then, all that I need to do is get one single piece of redstone. My inventory is getting to be quite a bit of a mess. All of these can go in here for now. Abyssal stone can go in there, along with stone and cobble. I'll just really quickly empty out my inventory. There we go. Right, diamond in the bottom, diamond gears, gold gears, I think it's like that, isn't it? And a piece of redstone, and I have a quarry. Brilliant. I have genuinely never been so happy to see a quarry. All that we need now is some way to power a quarry. The way that I'm going to use to power a quarry is going to be, to start with, just your good old-fashioned Stirling engine. Just a very basic engine. It's just made out of cobble gears, and a piston. Right, so then let's get the bits that I need for that, because I'm going to need a bit more redstone, a bit more iron for my piston. Right, so I'm going to make a couple of these, so I'm going to need 4 gears. That will be that. These will be arranged in this sort of a pattern, and we will get wooden gears going up into cobblestone gears. If I could only click, there's my stone gears. Those are going to be combined with some pistons, and piston is the recipe which I never remember. It is just like that. You can shift click into these benches, which is really handy. I had just the right number of items, or did it do that for me? I genuinely have no idea. I also need 2 pieces of glass now. Glass may be a problem. I've made up a load of glass panes. I've got a single piece there. So I'll just really quickly nab a couple of pieces of sand and stick them into a furnace. There we go. Now obviously another thing which I am really going to need, I don't need any more, I have thrown those away. Seared bricks. They will go in this chest, I guess. One thing which I will need an awful lot of is oak wood, because the combustion engine works on charcoal, which means I'm going to have to make a ton of it up. I might as well do it all in there if I'm quick. There we go, loads of charcoal being made. Right, glass, those, and a line of cobblestone are going to get me a pair of Stirling engines. Each Stirling engine will just need... I'm so failing at clicking today. I'll just need 1 lever each, so that's 2 levers, 2 Stirling engines, and a quarry. Now, I'm just going to use the basic size of the quarry for this first time. Now, the question is, where am I going to put it? I think I'm going to go this way with it. And how far underground am I? Am I sufficiently down underground? I don't think that will poke up. But let's just go down a few steps. Like that. Just to be safe. What's that? A bit of tin. You can come out. In fact, I will just mine forwards just a little bit to get these bits out. Bit of appetite. Bit of tin. Bit of a big hole. That's one of my old steps down. I don't think I particularly care, because I don't particularly think I'm ever going to be doing any mining ever again. Right, okay, let us just fill this in, not with stone, but with cobblestone, because I want a nice flat base here, which I can work off. Just like that. Oh, there's a beehive right in front of me. Isn't that nice? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just pop this quarry down right in front of me. Just here. Just there. So it's going to keep all those chunks loaded. I do apologise to the beehive. Stirling engine either side of it. Poppity pop. With a lever in front of it. Bang, bang. Now I haven't set this up within a chunk boundary, which is something which I normally like to do, because I like to make sure it is only in one chunk. But since this is the first one, it will just have to do as is. Now, one thing we do desperately need is a... Okay, I've done that, have I? That's fine. I'll need a chest to sit on top of it. which should be absolutely no problem at all because I have a ton of wood here, so there is a chest. That will just keep it safe for the minute. Obviously in no time at all that is going to be flying everywhere. Just like that, and I can now switch these two on and get some coal into them. I'll need to make some steps to get me up and down here more easily because this will make me starve to death really quickly. Right, I've got 17 pieces of coal, that's enough just to get it started. Charcoal I should say, because that's not coal at all. Okay, so here's some charcoal going into the Stirling engines. They fire up. These do burn through charcoal really quickly actually, you don't get much out of them. So I'll have to keep bringing it down here, or maybe put some hoppers on top of it. Now the next thing that I'm going to want is probably to shut my front door because it is night time and I really don't want to have a skeleton walking in and landing on top of me. I've had quite enough of that. Let's have a look at Jabber. Jabber is one of my favourite mods. It gives you the Jabber barrel. It's just another better barrel implemented. No, just another better barrel attempt, I think. Just another better barrel attempt. All it is one chest, a load of wood and a slab. And actually I have a load of slabs, which is really handy. If you've never used these before, basically they're a type of chest, if you like, that can only store one item. So it's really handy when you use a quarry because I need to get some of that out. That's annoying. Because you can just route all the cobble into it and it will just put cobble into it. That's what I'm going to use this for. A better barrel by Jabber. Right, let's get this on down here. The quarry is running. We just can't see anything from it yet. Let's dig through this way. Get some appetite just in case we want to do any forestry in the future. Ooh, a bit of uranium. Tasty. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Yep, that will work absolutely perfectly just there. Now these are working away, that is getting power into it, you can see it on the overlay. What it's doing at the minute, if you don't know, is just digging out this area at the top. So that's fine, we can leave it to it and come back when it has gotten somewhere. Because now I need some way to actually make these things go into that barrel. The thing that I want to really use for these, and I hope that I can make them, are item ducts. So here we go, item ducts. They're just a way to get things moving. It needs lead and tin. Now, have I got any lead and tin on the go? I have got tin and lead about, I just haven't cooked it off. So now's as good a time as any to do exactly that. Oh, I've only got one piece of tin. I've just dug up a load, but I've not seen much tin apparently. I did not know that. It is night time, so what I should really do, just really quickly, is sleep. Cannot rest, there are monsters nearby. Okay, let's go and have a look. They better not be creepers. Monsters nearby? There's a zombie over there, but he's not particularly close. This axe, by the way, as well as being really good for taking out trees, is really good for taking out zombies. If you click fast enough, you can see the amount of knockback you get as well, and I'm not even running at them. Oh, what did I get? I got a brain. Tasty. And I've fallen down here. Right, let's get into bed and see. Yep, we can sleep this time. I was only going to keep 2 chunks loaded. I must have put it right on an edge in some direction. That's pretty good. Okie dokie. I am nearly starving to death, actually. Do I have any food in here? I do not have any food at all. I do have 3 pieces of wheat, and that will do me gladly. Thank you very much. Bread. I could also use some of this endless cobblestone to make up some cobblestone steps. That will save me the pain of having to climb up and down these all the time. They're not pretty, but so what? Just get all these in, coming down here. Right, that needs a block. That can be a dirt block because there's one there for some reason, and that is perfect. Okay, that will save me having to jump. Are we seeing... Right, we now have what we might call a death trap up here because the mobs will soon, really soon, start to spawn. So now's as good a time as any, I think, I'm catching myself on the roof. Wear out this stone pick because I don't want it anymore. I'm probably going to catch myself on the roof all the way up now. Yes, yes I am. There we go, and get this one out. There we go, this one looks a bit higher until I get here. There we go, I can get up from here. Did I actually eat that bread? I never ate that bread. That is pretty silly of me because I could have easily starved to death there. Right, let's come on out here. We should have some stuff here. So what have we got in here? Iron, 2 ingots of silver. Now I want to put lead in. Good, that will melt. That will also melt. That is brilliant. Let's get the silver out because there's only 2 ingots and that's really annoying. Is there anything around here? There is absolutely nothing around here, which is going to hurt me. So let's get these silvers. And now we should only have iron, which can come out now. How much? We've got still quite a good amount of lava. There's a lot of lava down in the lower levels. So that's fine, although I'm going to start digging it up, so I might lose my way down soon. No, because I've dug off to the opposite side. So I should be okay for a while. Right, how much is left? 8, 7, 6. Really? Not quite enough. Oh, wow. That takes a lot of filling up, actually. What does that leave? 2, 3. Okay, so we'll just get these ingots out, and we've actually got a good amount of these basic items now. Basic ingots, I should say. Right, am I starting to melt the tin yet? No, so how far are we off melting it? We're really nearly there. So let's go and put these back away in here. And while we're here, let's go and look at chopping down a few trees, because I could really use a bit more wood, proper wood, in order to actually get some charcoal on the go. Now I've got some trees here which have completely not despawned, because one of them was a big tree apparently. I did not realise that I'd left all of this up. So what do we have? We have a complete mess of bits of wood. Right, let's try and get as much of this out as possible. There's no sheep up here, are there? No, that is good. Wow, there's some long branches up here. Right. Get you all out. Get you out. This is going to take a while, actually. But I would like it to despawn because I really want to get some saplings of most of these trees. I'll probably actually use the birchwood saplings to actually be my charcoal, just because they never grow like the oak trees do. And I've not got quite around to actually putting a layer across the top to make sure that they always grow small, which is a really useful thing to do. There's a bit of a cave there, is there? There is. Not really worth exploring now. I've got a quarry though. So get stuck under there, and we've got a few saplings dropping already. That's good. Hopefully that will despawn now. It is quite a mess. I shall pop back out in a second to see if it has. And in the meantime, go completely the wrong way and see how this has got on. 47 charcoal, that's good. Right, what I need is, what have we got? We have got 6 and 6 because of what I put in, so we're going to have to do this 1 ingot at a time. Hello, step. You are in completely the wrong place. Now, I could get around to automating this. I've not quite decided if I'm going to actually use a Tinker's Construct long term. The problem is, of course, that it uses lava as a fuel, and lava is something I don't have infinite of at the minute. So I might not actually get around to doing that. And here comes a bit of tin. Just need... what do I need? About 4 just to make a few of these up. There we go, and that will give us some item ducting. Item ducting is just something that's going to pass our items along, basically, that come out of the quarry. Now, in order to actually use these properly, I'm going to need to be able to tell them what to do, and for that I'm going to need servos. Now, normally I use the Buildcraft pipes for all this stuff, but they need diamonds, and I don't have many diamonds. This is a lot easier. It just needs a bit more glass, which I don't have, but which I can very easily get. So let's just take this all out. I have sort of semi-stopped doing my sugarcane farming just at the minute. I will be starting doing that again soon, when I get around to actually starting doing it properly, but that's good enough for me at the minute. So let's get back and stick this stuff in a furnace. Where is it? It's there. And pop a little bit of charcoal down on the floor. Chuck the charcoal in there. That's brill. That should give us a little bit of glass. So the recipe is redstone in the middle and some iron. Now, iron. We do have a bit of iron. If we convert it back from blocks. Now it is iron top and bottom. I think I always get this recipe wrong. It is. And just some pieces of glass left and right. Just like that. Pneumatic servos. The pneumatic servos let us tell things what to do. In order to actually tell them what to do, I'm also going to need a crescent hammer, which is here, which is tin and 3 iron. That's easy enough. Right, we have enough glass to make a second one. Right, one piece of... did I not get enough tin out? I need one more load of tin. Okay, there is my tin. So it is just like that, with a piece of tin in the middle will get us a crescent hammer. That's the sort of main tool that's used to alter things in this game, really, the crescent hammer nowadays. Now, do we have mobs everywhere? Oh, it's not too bad. The engines have stopped, which is fine. Okay, let's get some item ducting out. Coming along here, and into this. And along there. And into a chest over here, I guess. Yeah, they'll go into a chest over there. Right, I don't want it to connect to that. So I'm just going to click that a couple of times to turn that off, and that once. Okay, and let's head back on upstairs, because I don't have another chest, do I? No. Okay, let us make up one more chest. Just like that. One chest. So the idea is, what I'm going to do is separate out the cobblestone. The cobblestone will come along and go into this. This is my jabber barrel. What I'm going to do is put some cobblestone into it so it knows it is cobblestone only. I can also, I have made up 2, so I might as well. We pop a servo into here and one into here. And if I click on this, you can see that I can set this whitelist so that the only thing which goes into here is cobblestone. So if it's cobblestone, it will go down into that barrel. Anything else will carry along and go into there. You can see I can't open that because of the beehive, but there will be a ton of stuff in there. What I can do is set this to redstone ignored. That will mean this will switch on and start pumping stuff out. So if we watch this, this was at 12, it's now at 54, because that's how much cobblestones come out, and nothing else has yet. So let's head back on upstairs and get a bit more coal into it. When I find my coal, here is some coal. I really ought to put some coal in there and get some of this stuff cooking off. Oh, I've also got 25 there. Perfection. Okay, stick half of it into there and half of it into there. And the TheNerdem has joined the game. Fantastic. Well, that means that my quarry is going, and although he's just joined, this just happens to be a good place to end my episode, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I do very much hope to see you next time, when this might all be over. Thank you, and goodbye.